Hello out there, welcome to this tutorial on Microsoft Excel. This is the third video in the series. If you are joining us now, check the description section of this video on our YouTube channel to get the link to the playlist containing all videos on Microsoft Excel. In this video, we'll be looking at functions in Excel. This is the first part of the videos on functions. We'll be looking at sum, average, mean, and max. So let's go. So this is the table we'll be working with from our previous lesson. We are going to create two columns, and the two columns will take care of the total and the average scores for each of the students. And then we have it as total, then average. For total, we are going to be applying the sum function to get the total. I'm going to show you three ways where we can get the sum. The first way is to type equal to sum, then open bracket, and we then put the range of cells. And Excel, we make use of the cell reference to refer to the content of the cell. And in this case, we're not going to pick the first number here, then comma, the second number, comma, the third number, comma, the fourth number, comma, and then hit enter. It will give us the same result. But instead of listing all the cells, what we do is we make use of range of cells. The range of cells will be from C2 to F2. If you look at it now, it has highlighted it from C2 to F2. Then we hit the enter, and that will give us that. Then another way is to make use of the editing group here, and you see this sigma notation. There are two things on sigma notation here. We have the icon itself and we have the arrow next to it. If you click on the arrow next to it, you see other functions. The sum is the one holding the sigma notation. Therefore, we can just click on the icon. Click on the icon. You see, the formula is automatically inserted like we have it in the previous method of typing it. So in this case, we can just hit the enter, you see, get the same result. Then the third one is to click on the formulas tab. On this formula tab, you have function, library, defined, names, formula editing, calculation. What we do is to insert function. You click on insert function. We have the functions here. There are as many as possible. Then you now double click or click on the sum and select OK. You have it here. You can see now that it has automatically selected the range of cells, which is from here to this place. It's okay. Then we now click enter and have our result. So these are the three ways you can get your sum done, and any way is acceptable. Okay, like we just click on this sigma notation from the editing group of the home tab and you click enter. Then the average can also be done in those three ways. We just say equal to average, open bracket, it is still the same, C2 colon F2. If you see now, it has highlighted it. You hit the enter and you have the average score there. Or again, you click on the arrow next to this sigma notation and you select average, but you can see now that the formula is not correct because it has included G2. So in order to just get the correct answer, you just highlight the cells from C to F and you have it there. Hit the enter, you still get the same result. We can then use the autofill feature to replicate the two formulae for other students. So we go, highlight the two, pick on this cell handle, you now drag to the last student and you have your results. So the next thing we are going to do here is we get the total for English, average for English, total for maths, average for maths, science, current affairs, and we can even get the class total and the class average. So what we're going to do now is class total for maths, English, class average. So here also, what we need to do is we click on this because the class total for English comes here. We click on this sigma notation. It has highlighted all the cells. We hit enter. Then the same way, we click on average. Click on average there. You see it has included even the class total. What you need to do is you now highlight from the first score to the last score and then hit enter. You have it there. We can then replicate to the other cells to accommodate the class total for maths and class average for maths, class total for science and class average for science, class total and class average for current affairs. We now have the class total, the class average also. So we then highlight the two cells, go to the cell handle and then drag it to the end. So you can see now we have gotten class total for English, math, science, current affairs, the grand total and the grand average. The same thing for class average for English, mathematics, science, current affairs, total and the average itself. So that is this for total and average. Then we then go for the minimum and the maximum scores for English, mathematics, science, current affairs. We may not include the total and average. So what we have here is we call it class minimum, then class maximum. It's okay, where we'll be introducing us to min and max functions. So click here, equal to min, open bracket, we then highlight from the first score to the last score, hit the enter, you have the minimum to be 39. Or you can go to the editing group of the home tab, click on the arrow next to this sigma notation, select min, then you see it has highlighted more than required. So you just come here, highlight the ones you want and hit enter. It's okay, and that gives the minimum as 39. Then for the class maximum for English, we want to use the formulas here, formula tab, then insert function. The function you wish to insert is max. So you click on max, select OK. It will now ask you to select the range of cells. The range of cells we need here is from this 56 to 93. You can see that, and the result is shown here. You just click OK and you have the class maximum. We can then also replicate this to other subjects. So we replicate and we have it there. So we still go ahead now to do what we have done in the previous. We format the cells, go to Home tab, first and foremost, make it center align. Then go to bottom border, click this, all borders. We have applied border lines to that. You highlight this one also, click on this, and you have applied all borders. So from here now, I can highlight and select merge, highlight here and select merge. So this is it. You have seen now in this tutorial so far how to make use of the sum, average, mean, and max functions, where we'll be ending this our tutorial. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and share this video. Also remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until we come your way again, goodbye.